The Sudanese government has welcomed the United States' decision to permanently lift the 20-year-old economic sanctions against the country. Washington says President Omar Al Bashir's government has made significant progress in recent years. This relates to the cessation of hostilities in conflict areas, improving humanitarian access in war-torn Darfur, and working with the U.S. on regional conflicts and the threat of terrorism. Khartoum's commitment to implement UN Security Council resolutions on North Korea has also warmed up diplomatic relations with Washington.
The Sudan government reacting to news the U.S. has lifted sanctions. Meanwhile, Khartoum is demanding Washington to remove it from the list of states that sponsor terrorism.
I expect this decision can have active impacts on the Sudanese economy because Sudan has suffered a lot from the sanctions in the past 20 years.
A major shot in the arm for the oil-rich North African country. The announcement comes just days after Sudan hosted a Continental Intelligence and Security Conference. In his address, Bashir extended a helping hand to South Sudan and reaffirmed his government's anti-terrorism commitment. He also lamented the damaging impact of sanctions on the country and its people.
Ending war and realizing peace, this required all the national efforts together, so people will join hands for treating the economic difficulties which has resulted from the war which has started since 1997, and this has taken a top priority at the end. I mean, that is to weaken the country, but unfortunately it has hit the nation and it has made the people to suffer.
Washington has commended Sudan for taking significant steps to stop conflict, improving humanitarian access to Darfur, promoting regional stability, and cooperating with the U.S. The lifting of sanctions coincides with a campaign to attract investors and tourists.
The government is giving investment a lot of attention. The people of Sudan are now very much aware of the investment climate, so they are very much welcoming to any investors and any investments.
Developments in Sudan bode well for regional economies and the continent. It's hoped this will help lead to lasting peace and stability, even in neighboring South Sudan. Washington says it will still keep a close watch on Khartoum when it comes to human rights, religious freedom, and the expansion of humanitarian access. Janji Chauke, SABC News.